Greetings, true believers, and welcome to another fantastic episode of History of the Mar-Vell Universe. This week we're looking at the first appearances of the Kree and Mar-Vell's Captain Mar-Vell. Our tale begins on a remote island in the South Pacific where an eccentric researcher and his hired bodyguard had tracked the remnants of an alien civilization known as the Kree. Using a piece of alien technology he had unearthed, the scientists successfully opened a secret entrance to the hidden Kree outpost. Searching inside, the pair found that the underground structure was in fact an ancient spaceport, with most of the technology inside being old, worn down, and rusted. There was, however, one machine that had remained undamaged, lying dormant throughout the centuries: a robotic sentry. The sentry trapped the two intruders, sealing them in an alien cage before trudging outside to report its awakening to its home planet. However, as the alien machine sent an invisible signal to the stars, a high-tech plane carrying 3 members of the world-famous Fantastic Four passed by. The ship's control short-circuited from the alien energy, and Mr. Fantastic, the Thing, and the Invisible Girl were forced to land on the island with the Sentry. Programmed to protect the Kree outpost, the robotic Guardian attacked, but the Thing delivered a devastating blow, disabling its more advanced weaponry. However, even hand-to-hand, the Sentry was more than a match for the heroic threesome. Fortunately, the Invisible Girl was able to contact her brother, the Human Torch, who at the time was with Crystal, a member of the superhuman race known as the Inhumans. With the aid of Crystal's enormous teleporting dog, Lockjaw, the Human Torch was transported to the scene of the battle and joined the fight. During the ensuing clash of fire and alien metal, the Torch's flaming attacks pierced the ground and struck the power source of the alien stronghold below. This started a chain reaction and the entire island began erupting into flame. After stumbling upon and rescuing the 2 trapped explorers, the Fantastic Four escaped thanks to Lockjaw's teleporting powers. The Kree Sentry, meanwhile, remained behind, programmed to stand guard no matter what. However, the Sentry's report did in fact reach the Kree homeworld, and the Supreme Intelligence, the Grand Ruler of the Kree Empire, learned of the Fantastic Four. And so, the mightiest of the Kree warriors, Ronan the Public Accuser, was dispatched to Earth to pass judgment on the 4 heroes. With his universal weapon, Ronan transported each of the FF to the inside of a sealed chamber where he would determine their fate. Ronan was indeed a powerful opponent, easily outmatching any single one of them, but not even he could stand against the combined forces of the Fantastic Four, and in the end he retreated once again. However, Ronan's defeat piqued the interest of the Supreme Intelligence, who sent a team of pink-skinned Kree, who looked vastly more human than their blue-skinned brothers and sisters, to learn more of the Earth and its inhabitants. The 3 most notable aliens on this mission were Colonel Jan Rog, Medic Una, and Captain Mar-Vell, who was the man responsible for landing on Earth while the others observed from their orbital spy ship. However, there was also a love triangle between the 3, for while Mar-Vell and Una were deeply in love, their commanding officer, Jan Rog, was jealous and sought ways to eliminate his perceived rival. And so Mar-Vell descended down to the planet wearing a protective helmet and battle armor that would allow him to survive in Earth's atmosphere, as without them he would only be able to breathe for an hour at a time. On the other hand, thanks to Earth's decreased gravity and different atmosphere, as long as he wore his armor, Mar-Vell was much stronger than any human. During his initial scouting, the alien spy discovered an American military base and suspected that he could learn more there. The following day, Mar-Vell used his rocket-propelled suit to head back up to his orbiting spacecraft. However, Jan Rog saw this as an opportunity to eliminate his rival, and to make it look like an accident. The twisted Kree colonel fired on his own subordinate. However, as he did, a plane flew between them and shattered as the ship's laser struck it. Jan Rog knew he couldn't fire again without his intentions becoming clear, and so Captain Mar-Vell investigated the crash site, finding the dead body as well as the identification papers of a man named Walter Lawson, who was bound for the missile base. By altering the papers, and with the use of a breathing potion that was beamed down by Medic Una, allowing him to survive in Earth's atmosphere, Mar-Vell posed as Walter Lawson and gained entrance to the base. Here, the alien spy learned about the humans' plans about developing spaceflight. Furthermore, here is where Mar-Vell first met Carol Danvers, the head of security at the American base, who was overseeing the study of the Kree sentry, which the humans had retrieved from the Pacific Ocean. It seems that during its time underwater, the sentry's self-replicating circuits had not only repaired itself, but had increased its size and power. And so Jan Rog sought to defeat his rival once again, this time by remotely reactivating the sentry. The machine began to go berserk, but Mar-Vell's orders were to study the humans, not to destroy them, and so he equipped his Kree battle gear and sought to stop the sentry. When the Kree soldier identified himself as Captain Mar-Vell, the human troops mistook him for a new superhero, calling himself Captain Mar-Vell. The human soldiers tried to aid the apparent hero, but the Kree sentry put up a wall of energy, trapping itself inside with Captain Mar-Vell as well as Carol Danvers, who had snuck closer to investigate. The fight was difficult, but Mar-Vell was in the end able to protect Danvers and destroy the sentry with his advanced Kree weaponry. Meanwhile, Ronan contacted Jan Rog from the Kree homeworld, warning that if he interfered with Mar-Vell's mission again, then he would be the next to be accused. But what happens next for Carol Danvers? And whatever became of Captain Mar-Vell? Well, be sure to subscribe and come back next week to find out. If you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and share it on your favorite social media. As always, the issues referenced in this video are listed in the description below if you would like to read them for yourself, as well as links to my various social medias. Be sure to follow me over on Twitch because on Wednesday we'll be starting our live Let's Play of Mar-Vell Ultimate Alliance at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until next time, true believers, Excelsior!